Hold on. There it is. I got you. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect. First and foremost, blessings to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
It is an honor. It's a pleasure to have you on. I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on here with us all.
Absolutely. Thank you for
I,
having me.
no problem, no problem at all. How has your weekend been so far?
My weekend has been good. It has been good. Didn't do much. I actually went to D because I'm in the Virginia area right now. So I went to the DC area today and tried burgers there for the first time. So that was kind of nice. I just recently moved to Virginia like in April. So it's nice to kind of explore a little bit.
A word? How you like it out there?
I like it. It's nice. I I'm from Florida, and I grew up a little bit in the Northeast in New York, so it's kind of nice being up in the Northeast again.
Right, right. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. So let's see how we're gonna do this. I just started winging this, right? Like the first time I did this, I interviewed Poetical Panda, and
Yeah.
I made a list of just different things I would ask certain people based on just how what I know about them.
Mm-hmm.
So I got me some things right here. The first category I titled it specifically for you. I titled it "Lovers Lyrics."
Nice.
Yes,
I
yes,
like.
and yeah, I try to make it personally towards the individual. So with this first um topic, I'm pretty much just asking you a little bit about yourself, things that you would probably normally not be asked on a regular basis. The whole point is to give the people an idea of who you are as a person. Um, because I mean, at the end of the day, we're not just people who write poems and things like that. We have lives outside of this.
Absolutely.
So, like, and I want to emphasize, we're not all um, depressed, happy, horny, sad, angry, pissed off, suicidal. No one's,
Absolutely.
so like, this is kind of just to loosen the mood a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand completely how people might get misconceptions based on what we write, and or probably wonder who we are, behind our writing. So I appreciate you doing this and actually allowing other individuals who follow us or would like to follow us to get to know us a little further.
Right, right. Okay, so shall we begin?
Sure, absolutely. Let's go.
Now, with the first category, they're questions. The second category is a speed round where I ask you questions and you can't cheat. You have to just say what the first thing comes to your mind. So
Okay.
let's just go ahead and start with the whole meat of it. You already answered this, but I'm gonna give you a chance to be a little more specific. Um, where are you from? And what's your ethnicity?
Okay, so where am I from? I was born in Miami, Florida. Um, but I grew up in Miami, Florida, as well as Yonkers, New York. So
Sweet, sweet.
yeah, and then so my ethnicity, I guess I'm black, and well, yeah, that's yeah. So and then so okay, it's interesting. On my father's side, his father is Bahamian. I was born in America. His father is Bahamian. And on my mother's side, we thought her father was Bahamian, and then it turns out that he's actually Haitian. So I literally just found out I'm part Haitian like 2, 3 years ago. So Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, my grandpas are from Haiti and the Bahamas.
That's all right. That's all right. So, do you speak um, multiple languages, or
No, the Haiti story, unfortunately, I believe the way it's told is my mother's grandmother on her deathbed kind of told my grandpa, like, hey, you're not like Bahamian. Like, I'm from Haiti and I just gave birth to you in the Bahamas. So, so we didn't learn Creole or any French, nothing. It's crazy. I would have
okay?
loved to, and I guess that's something I should look into.
That will be interesting for sure. I mean, to be honest, I don't know my full background,
Uh-huh.
so I mean, you never know because I don't think anyone's 100% one particular race.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. I don't
Yeah.
know any other. I don't know any other language. I know Hola. I know Buenos noches, and
Right? My
yeah,
son
just
too. Paquito. Like,
right.
oh man.
All right. So let me ask, how long have you been writing?
That's a good question. Randomly, I guess since I think I've always wrote poems, but never really took it serious. So you can say back to teenage years, but I think I really started to get into it maybe in like my early 20s. Like literally like 1920, I think is when I started really diving into poetry, really using it as my outlet. And it's unfortunate. That was back in like MySpace days for me. It's unfortunate because a lot of the poems that I would write and put it on my MySpace, I can't retrieve them. I have no idea where they are. I might find a random one in the archives of my email, but I lost a lot. And then, so I could say my early 20s. And then I think I took a break for a while, and because I'm 32. And so I think literally in the past 4 years, I really jumped back into it and really used it as my form of expression and a lot of my emotions and like journaling and things like that. So yeah, I started out in my early 20s, and now that I'm in my 30s, late 20s, early 30s, I really got into it again.
Okay, you said MySpace. I'm thinking like, damn, I haven't
Right?
heard that. I haven't heard that word in a minute.
For real. MySpace is where
Yeah,
it all started.
yeah, that's a fact. And I never used MySpace. I don't know if you know about Black Planet. It was
So I do about Black Planet, but I never had one. I don't know. I never got into Black Planet. Plus, a lot of my friends or people I knew that was on Black Planet was kind of like dating and flirting, and I'd like to think I'm weird, and I think I've always been weird, so I never really paid attention to people like that. Like, so I was just like, I'm not trying to be hollered at. I'm good. Like,
right. Yeah, it was Black Planet for me. I heard of MySpace, but I never really got around to messing with it.
yeah,
I wasn't really an internet person then either. I kind of was just like I would be on party lines, the
yeah,
phone party lines and stuff like that.
yeah.
But yeah, I got into a lot of trouble with that shit. Um, yeah,
It could get you in trouble, I'm sure.
yeah. Next, let me see where we at. History of lyric. Who is lyric?
Who is Lyric? Well, so okay. Well, my name is Zenobia, right? For those who don't know, most people know me that follow me. But yeah, my name is Zenobia, and if you do know me, then you know that I love music so very much. Like I love music so much. And it's a shame I can't sing this to save my goddamn life. Like I can't sing to save my life. I mean to save my life, but I just love music so much, and I really love words. I really love lyrics. So I chose the username Lyric Lover, right? Just as something that meant something to me. It related to who I am. I feel. Yes. All right, Ether. That's like one of my good friends, actually. And yeah, he put Sade. Sade is my favorite artist, absolutely. And so Lyric Lover, just as in the name, I really love music. I love words. I love writing. I would like to think I'm a very laid back individual, very cool, calm, and collected. But if you're with the shits, I'm with the shits, and it's just how I am. I'm very easygoing, very easygoing. And I'm also to myself a lot of times. I like to just do my own thing most times. And so anybody who knows me knows, like, I don't know. I guess I stay to myself, but if you get to know me, you get to know me. You get a chance to see a little bit of my other side. And I love dancing too. I just had to add that in there. And I like to think weird.
I've noticed that. I've seen a few of your stories where I see. Yeah. See, I don't always comment on people's stories. I kind of just look at them just to kind of just gauge and see what type of stuff people are into. That's cool though. I can't sing a lick neither, and I can't dance either. So don't ask me to do either or.
Listen, I'm not the greatest dancer, but you can ask any of my friends who have gone out with me. I'm the one who don't even need a drink to dance. Like I'll be out on the dance floor sipping on water and just moving to the beat. Just to break a sweat, just relaxing. I don't need alcohol. I don't need good rhythm. I just dance, and I really don't care a lot of the times what people think of me. So it's nice.
That's all right. That's a good mindset to have. I wish everybody had that mindset.
Yeah.
That's the truth. We worry too much about what other people think about when they're looking at us, and that's a huge problem. Huge problem. So salute to you for that, because I couldn't do it, and I've never been a club person. I've always been a homebody though.
Yeah. I'm a busybody to a certain degree. I like to be in the home too, but I do like to get out, try new places a lot of the time. So yeah, I don't mind the club. Maybe not now, but at some point in my life, I didn't mind the club just to go out dancing primarily.
Fair enough. So you don't drink? You don't indulge in any of that?
Wine. I might do a Blue Moon. For drinking, most times if I'm out drinking, it's with friends or something, and most times I'm like, "What are you drinking?" Because I'm bad. I'm so bad. Like wine mainly. If I'm gonna indulge in alcohol, it'll be wine, or if I'm gonna do a beer, I'll do a beer. Anything else, my cop out at the club, right? When my girlfriends go out, I'm like, "Oh, I'm a red sour." Like I don't even know what the hell I'm ordering most times, but I hear it sounds cute, I'm gonna go with it. Or I'll do pineapple and rum, because I think I heard that somewhere too. So that's what I would go with if I end up drinking in public.
Fair enough. I don't drink anymore. I used to. I mean, weed was my go-to.
Yeah.
But the drink was the chaser to keep the high. And when I would drink, I don't know. Like I always found myself apologizing at the end of the day after I drunk.
Listen, I mean, I totally get it. I don't know. Being under the influence is very interesting. I either get really emotional or I get really quiet, like oddly quiet. Like I can't talk. I just have to sit and smile when I'm inebriated most times.
Right. Let me see. Favorite foods.
I'm a foodie, so I love, love, love food. But I would say, I don't know. I love fruit. Like before you give me flowers, you can give me like an edible arrangement. Like I love, love fruit.
I'm
I love
sorry.
fruit.
One second.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back.
Sure. What's up, people in the chat? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. Blessings to everybody on this beautiful Saturday. How's everybody doing? I appreciate you guys stopping in. Hello, Lost Found Poet. Hello, nice meeting you too. Sure. Hello. Hey guys. Hi. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? How's it going? That's what I was trying to say. How's it doing and how's it going? So he'll be back in a bit. Just took a moment. Where's everybody at? What states? Drop your states. Let's see. What states are we in, guys? I'm in VA right now. I can't see. I can hopefully research something.
My apologies. Stuff be happening. You know,
Absolutely.
my great grandmother got Alzheimer's. She be trying to get out the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really gotta look out for them because
Absolutely.
it's been a couple of situations to where I'd be asleep and I'd get up and I'd go to the front door and the door wide open.
Wow.
She's left out here a few times, so
Wow. And that's gotta be scary.
it is because you don't know. Some days she's coherent. She knows who you are. She understands what's going on around her. Then other days she thinks she's going to see the deceased family members. She's going back to a place that don't exist no more. Like it's crazy. I never experienced it.
Yeah. Well, blessings to you and your family and for, stepping in and trying to assist her during this time.
Appreciate that. You were actually saying something before I got off of here. I didn't want to interrupt you. Did you get a chance to get your thought out?
I don't know.
I was asking you about food. You were saying that you like.
Listen, I black out so easily. It's terrible. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, I just saying that I love fruit. And I love steak. I'm always down to go get a steak, but fruit primarily is my favorite thing to munch on.
Right on. All right. Specific fruit.
Grapes, pineapple, nectarines, watermelon. I like all fruits, but those are like my go-to. Those are my go-to. Okay. I love pomegranate too.
Okay. Pet peeves.
Rudeness. Just one? Because I have a few.
Oh no. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Rudeness. Betrayal. Ignorance. Smacking.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yes. Because growing up, my mom would be like, "You're not a goat," or "You're not a horse," and stuff like that when you're at the table. So definitely, kind of got that from her. So smacking, being inconsiderate. It's another one. That's,
Yeah.
I could go on and on, but I'll leave it with those. Those are like probably my main ones.
Fair enough. Any inspirations? Anybody who inspires your writing? It doesn't have to be no one real famous. It could be people from here or just people we don't even know about that might give you a certain spark to make you pick up your pen.
Absolutely. A lot of my writings are, well, so I'm a mother. I have 2 boys. So my children have inspired my writing. I write about love. So my lover, my writing will be inspired by that. I write a lot about love, relationships, things like that. So yeah, that's most of the poems that you see on my social media right now is primarily inspired by my children and my relationship woes and like good times and bad times, pretty much.
That's awesome. Is there like anyone that you listen to or read often, or you're just a fan of it in general?
I like Toni Morrison. I'm not like a major fan, but I can say I enjoy her work. Also, let me see. I guess Khalil Gibran, actually. I just recently read The Prophet, and I thought that was a brilliant piece of work. So I really enjoyed that. A good friend of mine actually recommended that book. And to be honest with you, like your work, who else? I enjoy your work. I enjoy a lot of the Instagram poets, actually. A lot of you guys are really great, brilliant minds. And I do get inspired. Actually, I should have said that earlier. I do get inspired by a lot of you guys' work. I can say that I always feel like some type of rookie, right, when it comes to poetry. I don't know, just because of you guys' writing styles and everything. But lately, I've been telling myself, no, you can't have that kind of mindset. But I really enjoy your writings. Touchstone, R.A. Ether is a really good friend of mine. I really enjoy Hattress, just shouting out different people's works that I've actually enjoyed. And I apologize if I haven't mentioned you, but if you see me comment on your work, just know I am a fan. If you see me like your work, I'm not just one of those like, I'm just going to be liking shit because I'm just liking it. No, if I commented or if I liked it, it's probably, it's more than likely that I read it and I enjoyed it. So there's a lot of Instagram poets that I've been enjoying. Neo Mora is another one. So yeah, I'm inspired by those individuals that I mentioned for sure.
That's a fact. R. Ether, and I don't think anyone's really technically a rookie, especially if you're writing from your heart and it's coming from your soul. There's nothing novice about that at all. That's true. I really don't understand where the category came from or who came up with there's certain
Levels.
plateaus of who's this and this, and I never subscribe to that. I just think everyone is equally good and unique in their own way. Whether you like it
Yeah.
or it don't fancy you, that's something else. But we're all pretty good and dope in our own way. So yeah, you dope.
Thank you.
I don't ever feel like, because I gotta admit, I even feel like that sometimes too, reading people's stuff. I'll be like, shit. Like, it'll make me want to write though.
Yeah.
It's not like, damn, I'm gonna give up.
Yeah.
It makes me want to be better. So like, shout out to y'all, man, for making me step up my stuff too, because I know people ain't gonna always understand what you write. I know me personally, because I'm weird like that. I don't have the same. And I'm going off topic.
Yeah, no, but yeah, your work is sublime, and it's brilliant work, and you do have to take a second look a lot of the times in your writing and read between the lines. So that's nice. It's a bit of a challenge, and I enjoy it.
Absolutely. Let me get back into this. Let me see. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna switch this up. I had it lined up, but I'm gonna change the order. What would you do with 24 hours if that's all you had left to live?
If all I had left to live was 24 hours, go withdraw the funds I have, give it to my boys, let everybody know that I care about, that I love them, spend that time with people that I love. Enjoy some fruit and steak and listen to Sade.
Smooth operator.
Your love is king, sweetest taboo.
Yeah.
King of sorrow. Everything.
I ain't mad at that. What brought you to social media?
Huh?
What brought you to social media?
What brought me to social media? So I guess starting back with like MySpace, it was the thing to do, I guess. And I feel like with MySpace, we were all like junior coders. So I enjoyed being able to put like sparkly things on my page. I like designing, so it was nice. Besides having a profile that I could upload pics, I was the one that liked to put certain letters and backgrounds and colors and coordinate the music. And so it was nice. It was like a little designing platform. Then of course that moved to Facebook, and you were already kind of well in tune with post and expressing yourself from MySpace. So Facebook took over, and I just enjoy. And then also another reason why I enjoy social media and what brought me there is because, as I mentioned, I lived in multiple places growing up. So I had loved ones all over. And to me, it was the most organized way to keep in contact, because to know me is to know that I can drop out, like out of the light, just like that. Like we could be talking, and then I'll just back away for a bit, then come back in. So that was like the quickest way, instead of having to call people in New York, people here, people there. It just made it easy, and that transferred over to Instagram. And then eventually I just really revamped my Instagram and kind of wanted to focus on my works. So I was using my Instagram primarily for personal reasons initially, like just to post things. And then it just kind of turned into only including my poetry for most things. So just a connection, I guess. I'm very long and drawn out. So I said all that to say that's what brought me to social media, is just to connect with people I love.
Oh, no, that wasn't drawn out. I mean, you can't really get I'm real particular about being detailed, because like a lot of people, when you talk to them, they don't understand certain things, and they might take it the wrong way if you don't really express it the way it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
So I'm big on it. I'm people will say I'm long-winded, but I really don't. I don't talk that much. So
Yeah.
if I do talk, you should listen because I got something to say. But that's neither here nor there. I was just saying that because no, you fine.
Thank you.
Corniest pickup line you've ever heard.
Corniest pickup line. I'm trying to think. So here's a funny story. I'm actually married, right? And we're kind of separated. We're going through some things I think most relationships do. But where I'm getting at is, so I met my husband back when I was like 16. So I kind of been in like one relationship my entire adult life, basically. So I can't really remember pickup lines because, okay, when I was younger, I feel like I never really paid, like I knew people probably liked me, but I always thought I was weird. And then I went through the whole phase of being like, oh, I'm not cute and stuff like that. So I wouldn't really pay attention when I would hear people say, oh, such and such like you. It's like, whatever. So when my husband came along, it was it was crazy. Like he did this. He would talk to me randomly before we started dating, and then one day, like I don't even know if this counts as a pickup line, but one day we were talking, and he puts his forehead like against my goddamn forehead, and I'm like, oh, like what are you doing? I don't even know you. And he was like, we just had forehead sex, and I was like, he's a fucking weirdo. I'll never forget my older sister. I go home from school and she's like, so I know some kids gotta like you at your school. I was like, yo, there's this one weird ass dude who put his freaking forehead against my goddamn forehead, talking about we had forehead sex. And she was like, that's weird. I was like, right. And here we are, 2 kids later, like 16 years later, And yeah, so that I don't even know if that counts as a pickup line, but I was just like, that was wild.
Yo, hey, to each his own. People. You'd be surprised the way some people meet.
You'd be surprised. So guys, go out there, start putting your foreheads against other foreheads. You probably get punched in the face. Don't do that. Okay, it's not good.
Yeah, you don't. It's the wrong era. The wrong era for that shit.
It's the wrong era for that. You press charges these days.
Hey, let me walk up. Let me walk up to somebody and just whip my dick out and be like, "You happy to see me?"
Yeah,
like, I'm
we don't have the lives anymore.
Right.
Oh man. So yeah, I don't know if that counts as a pickup line, but oh wait, I'm sorry. I could add something. So okay. I remember one time I was grocery shopping and I had a bottle of wine in the cart, and some guy comes and he grabs the wine bottle and he's like, what time is dinner? And I'm like, whenever my husband wants it. And I took the bottle back. I'm like, yeah, thanks. So that counts, yeah,
He was trying to play on the fact that you was grocery shopping, huh?
Yeah.
They slick.
Yeah, exactly. And as I mentioned, relationships, you go through the tough times and things like that. And who knows where this is going to go. We're in the thick of things. And what I like is that he and I do communicate and talk about things. But that's one of the things that crossed my head. If this goes south and we do divorce, it's like I wouldn't even know how to date. It'd be so goddamn foreign to me. You know, it's, I don't know. And then I talked to some of my girlfriends who were single, and they're just like, ain't shit out here, you know, run for the hills, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how I would
That's
handle
a
pickup
that's
lines.
fun. That's funny. And that's an entirely different subject. That would probably go on for hours.
I know.
I ain't even gonna touch that. But I will say whatever happens, I pray it works out for the best. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you know that's a long time.
16 years, right? I know.
Yeah, I was married for 8, and I was separated for 6.
Wow.
So we were only together physically 2 of the 8.
Really?
And you know, it was a mess.
Wow.
I was young and I was on some other shit.
Yeah.
So like,
but I think what's important is we go through experiences and that we learn from them. And I think it's best if both parties can remain in good spirits, if you will, cordial, things like that. I've always wished for that, no matter where things goes. It's because you have to. I always say, if you could get together initially, and the person's not like fucking crazy, I guess, or just like beating your ass or doing a bunch of wild shit. Like, you know, if they're kind of okay, a little fucked up a little bit, you know, you can stay with them or love them from a distance, but hopefully, you know, there can still be some form of love, you know, is what I believe. Hopefully. But then I also understand some people, you just have to love them from a distance. You know, I put up a post one time and I was like, sometimes you have to check the peace sign for peace of mind too. So, you know, that's something to consider too.
amen, amen.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all heard it here first. You can be a little fucked up. You can't be all the way fucked up.
No, you can cook the peas wrong. You can't be beating my ass. No, you know.
No Ike Turners. No Ike Turners.
No.
All right. Okay. Let me see where we at. Hobbies outside of poetry. Like when you're not writing, you're not on the internet and stuff like that. What do you do? What do you like to do?
I like exploring, honestly. I like driving. So I would take a road trip. I'll do a mini getaway anywhere. I like to just try little local shops, things like that. Another thing is I just recently bought a guitar this year for the first time. I've never played an instrument ever in my life, but I bought a guitar for the first time over there. And so I haven't picked it up actually in like maybe a month, but that's what I was doing for a little while, just trying to get into playing the guitar. And honestly, if you follow me, you probably knew at some point I had a clothing line that I was promoting online. So it's called Soul Freedom Goods. This is actually one of the hoodies. So now lately what I've been trying to do is maybe revamp some of my designs, and because I like designing, right? And yeah, so I guess you could say that's what I kind of been doing or dabbling into a little bit.
I like that.
Yeah.
Traveling, just driving.
Huh?
I hate to keep saying because I just seem like I'm just. But you just talk about certain things that I'm pretty much just like, damn, I like doing a lot of the same shit too. Especially with driving. Some people don't like driving or being on the road.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
You be steady drinking, please.
Hey, my man be tripping, yo.
Oh man, I can't. Yeah, driving. A lot of people don't like driving, but I find it very therapeutic. I blast my music and I just hit the road. A lot of the times that's because I was living in Texas for a while too, for some years. And anytime I wanted to go back to Miami, I would drive most times. 9 times out of 10, I drive. When I first moved here in Virginia, I drove from Texas to Virginia.
I ain't mad at all. At all. All right, so one, I'm gonna ask this: you about to get in the car? You about to take your nice ass little drive. You got what you want to wear on. You got your glasses. You got your energy just right. What's the first song you put on when you about to hit that road?
First song. I'm all over the place. You know what's so funny? The first thing I put in today was, so when I'm first getting on the road, I need something fast, right? So it'll probably be like today, it was Dior by Pop Smoke. So it'll probably be like something hard, like hardcore. So yeah, I guess the first thing I would put on is something like that. It could be like how I said, Dior. I play the Woo from Pop Smoke. But I'm Miami, so Trina, Trina could come on real quick. And I'm so like that. I'm all over the place. Like literally, I could be listening to Pop Smoke. Then it'll turn to Nickelback. Then it'll turn to Trina. Then it's Trick Daddy. Then it's the Diplomats. Then, I can go with A Tribe Called Quest. Then I can go with Sade. Then I'm over here with Shania Twain. Then I'm in Korn. Like, I'm all over the place. All over the place when it comes to music. Bach, Emotion Heat. Like, I'm all over the place.
So, hey, that's what's up. All right. So.
Yeah, Trick Daddy, of course.
You know Nan.
Yes.
Took it back.
Yeah.
Do he still rap? I don't think he do.
I think he's on a radio station with Trina. I feel like in Miami somewhere. I think they do they host a radio show or something like that.
Oh, okay. All right. I just added this one. This is fairly new. Mm-hmm. And disclaimer, so nobody, this is just hypothetically. I titled this one "Smash, Marry, or Lock Away."
I like it.
So I named 3 people, and you basically categorize Smash, Marry, or Lock Away. I took out kids.
Smash, Marry, or Lock Away.
All right, so I'm gonna give you 3 names.
Mm-hmm.
Idris Elba, Flavor Flav, and AJ from 106 and Park.
Okay, so Lock Away, Flavor Flav, Smash AJ, marry Idris.
All right. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Enrique Iglesias.
Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Enrique Iglesias. All right, marry Will Smith, lock away Martin. Lock away Martin Lawrence, smash Enrique Iglesias.
All right. I got one more. Let me make this a goodie. Let me see.
It's Kill Fuck Mary.
Yeah. I just altered it.
I like it.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, Chris Brown, R. Kelly.
Oh God. Throw it all away. Throw the whole goddamn list away. No. Okay, we said Tekashi. Who'd you say? Chris Brown. And R.
Hey.
Kelly.
Yep.
Throw away R. Kelly. I don't think I'm his type. So, my girlfriend's like, she quits. Exactly. Throw the whole goddamn list away. No, okay. So when I say throw away R. Kelly, smash Takashi, dear God, what a bag on his head, and marry Chris Brown.
Okay, all right. I ain't mad. We're I tried to mix it up a little bit. I gave you some good ones, but
I appreciate it. You know, it's scary though, because Takashi looks like he smells, but you know, I digress.
yeah.
Looks like he doesn't want nuts.
I ain't got no words for that. You never know. You never know at all.
Man.
All right, so we're done with the first category,
Okay.
and we're going to move into the speed round.
Okay.
First thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
I throw out a word. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind. There's no thinking. You
Okay.
just you ready?
Yes.
Fridays.
Come on. I'm sorry.
Fridays.
Fridays. The best. Love them.
Soda.
Soda. Diabetes.
Promises.
Don't fucking make them.
Money or spiritual freedom.
Spiritual freedom.
Drown or burn to death.
Drown.
Okay. Regrets.
Have none.
Internet.
Slavery.
Mornings or nights.
So you said first thought, and I was like, "Fucking."
Gotcha. I gotcha. I knew I was going to get somebody with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. United States of America.
Home.
No comment?
Home. I was like, home.
Home? Okay.
Yeah, home.
Gossip.
I can't.
Prison.
America.
Memories. Keep or let go.
Keep.
If you could retire anywhere in the world, where would it be?
No. Bahamas.
Introverts.
Intriguing.
Zach Morris or AC Slater?
Which one's AC Slater?
He was the buff wrestling motherfucker from Saved by the Bell, the one with the Jerry curl.
Mario Sanchez, right?
Yeah.
Mario Sanchez.
All right. Relationships.
They're good.
Illuminati.
The devil, Bobby.
Fresh Prince of Martin.
Martin. Hi. Yeah.
Brain or Brawn.
Who?
Brains or brawn?
Brains or brawn? Brains.
Nightcaps.
Nightcaps? Flecking.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Nickelodeon.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
All right. All right. Oh, I did have one question. And after this one, we'll just leave with your any closing remarks you may have. I did want to know, living or deceased, two people you would want to have coffee with.
Living or deceased? Oh, okay. I'm named after an ancestor. Her name is Zenobia. And she, of course, she's deceased, so her. And living. I don't know. Louis Farrakhan.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, I guess he would have a lot to say. I never thought about it.
And yeah, I'd be curious to know like what's his perspective is on certain things.
I would like to know if Martin Luther King ever cursed. Like,
right?
I mean,
I feel like he probably did, because I feel like some people see me sometimes